Hey guys, welcome back to Pouur Decisions, and I am excited to be talking with Vanessa.
Yes.
So excited to have you on.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, yeah. And we have some very exciting, just what we're going to be talking about today. So Vanessa is a realtor.
Yes.
And we are with CLE Home Pro,
Yes.
powered by
EXP Realty.
EXP Realty. Okay. So how did you get started in this business, becoming a real estate agent?
Well, actually, I got started 7 years ago. I was working in retail.
Okay.
And my husband was just like, you can use those skills in a different setting. I wanted a little bit more freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, why don't you be a realtor? And I was
Damn.
just like, okay.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, so I took the test and I passed it, and that's how I got started anyway.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So were you, take us back to like when you were working in realty? I mean, in
like retail?
Retail,
Okay.
yes. And did you like not feel fulfilled, or?
Yeah, it was just like, I was not feeling fulfilled. I was feeling very underappreciated, right? You're doing a lot of work for someone else and like to build their business and their company. But you're not really getting a lot of like the recognition for it. And so with that, I just kind of got tired of spinning my wheels. I wanted to enjoy more quality time with like my family. I didn't want to have to request days off. I just wanted to go when I wanted to go. Or I didn't want to miss out on opportunities to hang out with my family or friends because there's blackout periods where you can't request off because it's a busier time of the year. And so I just started to feel restricted and limited. And I was just like, you know what? I think it's time for me to work for myself.
And I love too that, so you were confident enough to be like, yeah, why not?
Eventually.
Okay.
So at first, I was working my full-time job and I was like licensed, and I was really struggling with leaving my job, right? Because you're getting your constant paycheck and that's what you're used to, and you have your bills to pay and you have responsibilities, and you're like, can I actually do something full time where it's all commission based? You're only getting paid if you close on deals. And I was just really struggling wrapping my mind around that. And after years have gone by, I went through like a personal life thing, and I was just like, you know what? It's time to go ahead and go all in on this. Like, I need to go full time on this and just take a leap of faith and just go forward and push forward. Yeah. And that's what I did, and I couldn't have been happier that I did that. I wish I would have done it sooner.
Okay. So to that point, how did you, was there a point where you were like, okay, I have to do this today, that kind of thing? Or what led you to this? Were you like, I don't know, doing personal development, or just thinking about it? Or did you meet someone else that said, hey, I'm doing it, you can do it?
No, honestly, no. So as I said, I went through kind of like a life event, and at the time my job wasn't really supportive in what I had going on. I needed to take some family medical leave of absences, and they were just kind of giving me the runaround after I had spent all this time working for them. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to give them another moment of my time, my energy, my sacrifices, when they won't even support me in this personal moment I'm going through. And so, yeah, I just quit my job. I literally told my husband, I was like, good luck.
You're covering going forward for a little bit.
Figure it out. And actually, even before I decided to do the leap of faith fully into real estate, I got into car sales for a little bit. So I was selling cars at Cadillac dealership, and I had such a terrible experience there. It was so bad.
How long were you there for?
I was there maybe 4 months. Yeah, it was it was not what I thought it was going to be. And so after that, I was like, you know what? I'm spending $1,000+ a year to maintain my real estate license. I haven't really given it a fair shot. I need to be able to go full in, you know, and just at least give it a try, right? I hadn't even made any effort at all to, you know,
to really
do it. Yeah. So I was like, what do I have to lose? I have everything to gain.
Yeah.
And that's how that happened. Yeah.
Okay. So, how long have you been a realtor?
So I've been a realtor for 7 years, but I've been full-time in my business for 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so walk us through, because you didn't start here.
No. Okay. Yeah. So actually, when I first got licensed, I was with like a small boutique brokerage. And I was with them most of the time that I was licensed because I was very loyal to them. I loved my team. I loved the atmosphere that I was in. But when I was going through all these processes about, you know, of changing into going into real estate full time and transitioning, I was like, I need just more support and like more guidance. And yes, this feels like family, but I didn't necessarily feel like I was being poured into the way that I wanted to at that time. And so then I joined with Keller Williams. So I wanted to go with like a bigger name. So that way when I'm having conversations, I'm like, oh yeah, I work with Keller Williams. People will be like, oh, okay.
I know Keller Williams. Yeah, absolutely.
And so, but then it was almost the same thing. It was like a work culture thing where like I would go into the office and like I didn't always feel like I was being spoken to or acknowledged. And I went from being on a minority based team to being a minority. And so it just was not vibing with me and like where I was at in my journey. And then through my networking events and just like going and networking and connecting with people, I met this lady who was with EXP Realty. And she didn't have her own brokerage, right? Because she's with EXP, but she had her own team. And I felt like that was the best fit for me. I loved the whole aesthetic. I was like, I can make content here. This is going to be great.
Yes.
And then it just wasn't so great anymore, right? And then I had to pivot again. So at this point, I'm just like, listen, I'm doing this for me, right? And so since I'm doing it for me, it doesn't matter if I have to change 2, 3, 4 different teams, brokerages, whatever, until I find my people. And then that's when I got connected with CLE Home Pros. So I'm still with EXP, but I'm just under a new team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so is it just like a branch off of, you know, the EXP, or how does that work?
Well, so just like how Keller Williams, they have like Metropolitan Living, or they have different branches and teams. It's no different than that. So we just created a team using the brokerage of EXP you know, to form what we have here. Because you could be a solo agent or you can be on a team. And so we've created our own team underneath the EXP umbrella. And even here, like, it still gives you that family sense that I had with the first like brokerage and team that I was on. Like, you might hear in the background noise, we have our little nephew here in the office today. But that's what it's all about. It's like, we're all here to work together. We're all here because we have one common goal. Don't feel like limited, right? Like, if you're a single mom and you have to bring your child to work, bring him or her, you know, like, let's work together and have community so we can build together. And so that is why I really love where I'm at right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, when you first, how did that team form? Like, did you kind of like come on board with them, or did you guys form it together?
So I actually connected with Wayne Brooks, who is like a big realtor here in Cleveland. He is very investor focused, and we met at a networking event, and he kind of knew what I was going through as far as like where I was happy and where I wasn't happy at, like, in my career. And he kind of just like guided me. And I just kind of, I just was following. And I didn't know really what we were doing, or I honestly did not see any of this happening. Like, he was just like, this is what I'm doing. And I just kind of like latched to him. And I just tried to absorb all of the knowledge that I could from him. And he's been incredibly supportive, and he really wanted to build a team. And it honestly, it started with me and then our operations manager, Andrew. Wayne was already doing all of this solo, and he already had his own construction team like built out, but he was doing everything on his own. And then so Andrew and I came in and we kind of helped create this baby, which is CLE Home Pros. And so it was his dream, but we made it a reality.
Absolutely. Well, it takes a team of people. So that is awesome. And the fact that he also was willing to kind of like take you under his wings and, you know, kind of like walk you through, guide you and everything, because he saw value in having you. And then you were able to provide also a benefit to him. So it's like everything just meshed together.
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool. And okay, so tell us what all you guys do.
So we are an investor-focused real estate team, and so we primarily work with investors. It's pretty simple. We like to help scale investors' portfolios. We do our own fix and flips. We do hold some rentals, and we kind of do anything that you would think when you think about investing. And then, as I mentioned, we have our own construction team, so we help and support with that as well. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite part that you like doing the best? Or
I think my favorite part is honestly the marketing and the branding. Like I helped design our logo, and I helped design a lot of like what you see in the office, like the color scheme, and I helped design all of our like just our marketing, like all of our flyers for our social medias and our for sale signs in our yards, and every detail of the brand is really what I take ownership in. And so I feel like that's my favorite.
Yes. Well, no, it's so really cool in here. And the colors, I love the color scheme. So, and I'll take you guys on a tour around here too. But green is my favorite color. So I love the, you know.
I love it too. We wanted to bring abundance and, you know, we want to drive the money. So we had to have the green in here to kind of emphasize on that.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
So how would you say that you know, your business operates within like another business, and how have you been, you know, successful with that?
How my business, like my real estate, within CLE Home Pros.
Yes.
I feel like, honestly, this whole experience has really just shaped me.
Okay.
I don't want to say I've taken a step back from my own personal business within our business, but I'm learning the foundations, and I'm learning about what it takes to actually thrive in that business for when I can put my all into it. So I'm still kind of in like a learning phase, right? I'm still growing. I wouldn't say that I'm ready to go independently on my own. I mean, I've been an independent agent, right? But I'm really happy to be a part of the team in the building process of it, and really learning like what it takes to get it to these levels, right? Because like someone has to pay the bills here, right? We have a lease, and you know, we have to keep the lights on, and I'm surely not the one paying those things, right? So it's learning from, you know, my lead, what it actually takes to create what we actually are working in. I don't know if I answered your question.
No, you did. And I mean, because there's steps to everything also. And sometimes the step that we're in is like, this is my learning time. You know, this is my season of learning. And then other times it's, you know, growth, and the other times it's pouring into other people. And, you know, so right now this is the phase that you're in, and this is going to benefit you, you know, now and in the future. So it's important.
Definitely.
It's an important aspect. What legacy, you know, would you like to leave in the business, in this, like the real estate world, or for your family? Or
that's a good question. Honestly, I just like to be a connector. I love to connect people with resources. And so if I could be remembered by anything or leave some sort of legacy, it would be that, like, I never gate kept any information. I always was willing to help. I was always willing to share my resources and really willing to build community, because I really feel like when we work together, we all achieve more and we all can win. Like, there's more than enough money out here for all of us to be successful. So you don't have to keep things so close to your chest. And I feel like a lot of my growth in this business long term is going to be because of the connections I made and the people that I was able to connect with others. So if I can stand for anything and leave a mark with anything, it would be that.
Okay. And are you, I mean, I can tell from your, just demeanor and everything that you're really happy and you love this. So looking back, and I know you said you wish you had made the decision earlier, but you're so happy that you made this decision to leave.
Looking back, if I would have done anything differently, I definitely would have started sooner. I would have taken the leap of faith and really just believed in myself fully, right? Because, we all have our insecurities, or we have self-doubt, or, someone can say something and then you're easily discouraged and you don't think that you can. I wish I would have kind of just muted all of that out and really just put my all into it. And had I done that sooner, I feel like I would be in a far further place. I don't want to say even better, because I truly am happy, and honestly, everything happens for a reason. Everything aligns the way that it's supposed to be. I don't feel like anything is done by mistake. And so this is just my time now, and that's okay.
Yes, absolutely. I believe we're in the spot we're supposed to be. Wherever that is, and this is the right time right now for you to be where you are.
Yes, I agree 100%.
Now, okay, so in the whole, your career in this, the real estate world, have you encountered any like legal aspects that you're like, oh, like this was so important to, my business, to what I'm doing, that would be important to like share with anyone watching or listening?
Yes, I was thinking about this. I mean, I don't know if it's more legal or financial, but I do think it's important for maybe a couple different things. One, I think it's good to have a good financial advisor and knowing kind of like how to manage your money, what you can write off for tax purposes, etc. And so just having like that knowledge of that. But even like when we're talking about legacy, making sure that you have things set up in place, like living wills and things like that, because we work so hard to build businesses like these up. But then, like, do we actually have a plan after life? Like, what does legacy after life look like? And is there a plan? Do people have your passwords or your access to your emails or like your accounts, or do you have power of attorney? Like, I think all of those things are a part of the business that you have to understand and put in place, because we all have an expiration date. We don't know when it is. And so I would say legally, I would maybe lean more into figuring out what your plans are after your career, and when you're no longer here looks like, and making sure that you have that financial structure in place.
Oh, that is so key.
Yes.
Because so many business owners, we're just in it, grinding and doing every day, and we don't think about, I'm not going to be here all the time. Like, so what happens if I get sick, or what happens if I pass away? Can this business continue without me?
Yes.
And that's succession planning. So yes, have a will in place, have power of attorney in place. Definitely, I mean, have people understand and know how they can keep running your business.
Yes.
Not that they have to be involved right now in it.
Right. But yeah, you want to plan. I mean, it's just you work so hard for something your whole life, and like that's the sad part to kind of think, not to be all morbid, but like some people really work all day, don't really get time to enjoy the fruits of their labor, and then something happens, and like, do you want all of what you spent your life building up to just be gone, or do you want it to live on? And so I think
succession planning,
super important. Yes.
As a business attorney, you need a succession plan. You want to have that in place so that your what you built is able to sustain itself and continue going, and you have a legacy there.
Yes.
Where people can continue to say, oh, you know, this business is still thriving, you know, and so very important.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah. All right, so we always have to talk about with the podcast a poor decision that you made, but you were able to overcome and still be successful and be here, you know, happy and thriving. And
I would say what my poor decision could have been is I wish I would have just did a little bit more research and interviewing my options as far as different teams to join before committing to a team.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I would have interviewed different brokerages, different teams, see what they had, what resources that I could get from them before just going with the very first team that I thought was the best fit. Because I feel like if I would have done a little bit more research, then maybe I would have gotten just a little bit more of the resources that maybe I needed at that time to really grow as a fresh brand new agent. So I hate to call it a poor decision because everything is a learning experience.
It is.
I get it. It's a pun, and so it's cute. But if outside of not starting sooner, that's one of the things that I wish I would have done. I wish I would have interviewed more teams and figured out what was a good fit and for what reasons and how they were truly going to help build me into a realtor, because it's something that you can learn, but also it takes experience.
Yes.
And opportunities.
Yes.
And honestly, like that's one of the things I also really enjoy about our team is like everyone has an opportunity to grow here as long as you're present and you're here. There are so many times where things will come across somebody's desk and it's like, hey, we have a deal for you. We have a deal for you. You're getting leads and opportunities in real time. And a lot of new agents are not getting that support, or they're not getting something handed to them. And they're like, hey, we want you to work on this. We're going to see if you do great. And if you do, awesome. Like we're here for you. If you don't, I mean, we're still here for you, but you also can't say like we didn't do anything for you, right? Like we're giving you opportunities. And so, I think that would have been something I would have done. Okay. A little more research.
Okay. So how, like, because people, you know, that are interested in becoming a realtor and all, they probably, a lot may be thinking, oh, you know what, I go to and I meet, you know, a broker or something and they seem cool. So yeah, I'll just go there. How would you interview? Like, is that literally just going from one brokerage to the other and talking to them and talking to the realtors that? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to like Hondros or something like that, they are going to, sorry. They are. They're going to, well, if you go to like Hondros, a lot of times they have people from different teams come and then what they'll do is they'll kind of tell you about themselves and who they are, and then you can make a decision about that. But yeah, I would just like look up different real estate teams or brokerages, do your research, because even a brokerage offers different percentage splits on your commission, what you can cap at, continuing education. Like everyone does something a little bit differently, and it's just really good to know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah. Okay. And then you find like the vibe that works with you too.
Yeah.
So that when you come in, you're like, oh yeah, I'm glad I'm here. I like this team, and it's, you know, I've made a good choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's great, and that's some great advice too. And we are, you know, I'm so happy to see, you know, the progress that you've made and that you're doing well.
Thank you.
Anything exciting that you're working on right now?
Right now we have a couple of networking events that we do. So Wayne, my team lead, he does Grid Cleveland, which is an investor focused event. You actually went to one last month.
I did. Yes. And so then I'll be at the one this month.
Yes. So he does Grid, and then I do Women Who Invest in Real Estate. And so those are two really great networking events that we're a part of. So we're really just trying to like build that up, get the word out. making more connections for sponsorships. And so I think that is something that we're super focused on right now. We're also excited to expand our warehouse and office here. So behind this wall, we have our whole warehouse area. But we want to build on that because we want to start doing in-person trainings. We want to do one-on-one coaching. We are going to be providing coaching calls through Wayne. So if people want to learn how to scale and build their business, those are opportunities that people have who want to get into this industry or want to learn more about investing that we can provide for them. And so those are all things that I'm super excited about, and really just to see how we build this team and how far we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Yes.
And I'm excited about the networking that's coming up. I'll be there.
Yes, please come. It's Grid is always the last Wednesday of every month. We do it at Cohatch Beechwood. And then Women Who Invest in Real Estate is the fourth Thursday, because sometimes there's 5 weeks, right? So we want to make sure it's the fourth Thursday of every month, and that's at Green Goat Cafe downtown. So yeah.
And it's always extremely educational, and there's great people there that are doing. There's always someone that talks about something in the real estate industry that's very informational and helpful for those looking to invest, and also
100%.
I recommend it.
Yes.
So we will pour to some great business decisions.
Yes.
And we do have Josh Sellers Sea Swept, the Sauvignon Blanc that we're drinking today.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Yes.
Need all of this. Somebody is not happy back there. Thanks so much.
Oh my gosh, yes. Cheers to good business decisions.
Yes.
And pouring great wine.
Yes.